Celebrity Insider News. Shannon Sharpe has been fighting for his life since he dropped their interviews with Katt Williams and Monique because some very powerful celebs just got exposed on the podcast, and they do not like the negative attention that they have been getting since the interviews aired earlier this year. Now, if there's one thing that we know about these powerful celebs, is that they do not like to be exposed. So they have had Shannon in their crosshairs since the interviews dropped. Well, Shannon has been having some mysterious issues with his podcast, and Monique is convinced that Kevin Hart is at the root of it all. See, not only did Kevin get roasted by both Katt Williams and Monique, but he has also been recently exposed as a handler for the Hollywood elite as well as a gatekeeper. While Monique is not letting that slide, and she brought some receipts to reveal how Kevin and Tyler have been allegedly pulling strings to end Shannon Sharpe and his club. Shy Podcast. So what exactly was said about Kevin on Club? She, and has Tyler Perry been making moves to silence Shannon for good? Well, Katt Williams was the first to tear into Kevin Hart on Club Shy, and he was vicious. Katt and Kevin have been on the out for a minute now, and it all started a couple of years ago when Kevin wore a dress on SNL. This, of course, translates from the Latin tube glue to man, which means I'm demand, and the arms are back up for another victory lap. Ted has never been shy about his feelings about black men in the industry being pushed to wear dresses. He sees it as an attempt to emasculate black men and maintain control over them. So, when he was asked about it after his SNL performance, he had something to say, but instead of dragging Kevin Hart chooses to spill the tea on the industry itself. He pointed out that it's been a long-standing tradition for black men to don women's clothing in a quest for fame and success. Hart made it clear that he wasn't trying to put Kevin on blast, but talking about the bigger issue. In the same interview Katt spilled, even Morty revealing that his career had been held back because he couldn't keep quiet. Apparently, the industry bigwigs didn't appreciate him hearing their dirty laundry. And according to Katt, they made sure he paid for it by keeping his career on a leash and stopping him from becoming a super. In that interview, Katt didn't throw any shade at Kevin. Instead, he admitted that Kevin was just doing what he had to do to survive on this cutthroat world of Hollywood, but Kevin took it the wrong way and decided to clap back on The Breakfast Club. Kevin slammed Katt, accusing him of lying. He also claimed that Katt's career didn't blow up because he couldn't stay clean and was battling a back then. The rumor mill was buzzing with claims that Katt was hooked on drugs, and Kevin took this and ran with it, saying Katt's career tanked because he was doing drugs. He even blamed Katt for his own failure, saying Katt would own up, and kept pointing fingers at everybody else. But do you ever notice how the industry loves to label anyone spilling secrets as crazy or on drugs? We've seen the same playbook with multiple truth-tellers like Kanye, Dave Chappelle, and of course, Katt Williams. But anyways, this was just the start of Katt and Kevin's saga. One thing Kevin might have forgot is that Katt has a memory like an elephant. He could hold a grudge forever. 5 years later, Katt finally got his revenge on Club Shy, and he didn't hold back on Club Shy. Katt dragged Kevin through the mud, suggesting that Kevin sought out to the industry for fame and power. He called out Kevin for bowing to Hollywood's whims, allowing himself to be humiliated for success, and hinted that wearing a dress might have been part of some humiliation ritual. And Katt had plenty to say. He didn't sugarcoat not a drop of it, but Katt didn't stop there. He also revealed that Kevin's so-called sold-out shows were just smoke and mirrors, claiming Kevin ever actually sold out a show, but faked it to look like a big success. And Katt kept coming with the shade, calling Kevin an industry plant with a suspiciously fast rise to fame. He pointed out that Kevin's climb to stardom was anything but organic, suggesting he was propped up by Hollywood right from the start. He also called Kevin Hart for being a gatekeeper for Hollywood elite. Monique took it to the next level during her interview on Club Shay because she also tore into Kevin big time. She exposed Kevin as a two-faced snake, claiming that he betrayed her after she was blackballed by Oprah and Tyler Perry. You know all about how Tyler Perry and Oprah blackballed Monique when she refused to do a free press tour for the movie Precious. But after she was blackballed, nobody wanted to work with her because nobody wanted to get on Oprah and Tyler's dad's side. But according to Monique, Kevin actually went out of his way to act like he was going to be a real friend and stick beside her. But did he really fulfill his promise and help Monique get back on her feet? Well, she claimed he acted like her ride or die, promising to stick with her through thick and thin. Even though she was already blackballed and treated like a pariah in the industry, she believed him because he seemed so genuine. But after all those promises, he ghosted her and acted like she didn't even exist. The worst part, He wasn't even bold enough to break things off himself. He had other people do the dirty work for him. It looks like he got his manager to drop the bomb like some cowardly messenger. And when Monique tried to reach out again, he ghosted her. But wait, y'all. It gets juicier because Monique claimed to have audio proof of him throwing her under the bus and basically groveling at Tyler's feet for fame, for obvious reasons. Kevin Hart and Tyler didn't like being outed. And according to Monique, these two are allegedly behind Shannon's issues. She claimed that not only are they trying to sabotage Shannon, but they are also allegedly trying to get her and Cat Williams blacklisted again in Hollywood so they could no longer get jobs as punishment for speaking up. Well, it looks like Monique is done playing by the rules because she also claimed to have some solid evidence to prove that she's telling the truth. She's going to leak the evidence if Tyler and Kevin don't back off. But you know, the fans are not here for it and they've been slamming. Kevin leaving Go and saying, "I had to pause the show for a minute. My heart aches for how they treated Monique, Tyler Perry, Oprah, even Kevin Hart snakes." I mean, I knew this, but to hear the details, wow. If Kevin Hart had this problem with Monique, he should have just said that to her and that he was done with her, and I promised to call her to sort it out and then ghost her. And we gotta protect Shannon Sharpe at all costs. He get on TV and says these things, it puts a target on his back. This looks like a messy situation that is about to get even worse, but drop your thoughts and comments below. Be sure to like the video, comment, and subscribe to our channel for more celebrity inside news. Thanks for watching!